Let's go on live so I can speak to my community. Hello, everyone. Bruce Swartz here, annoying Bruce Swartz. Live in Montreal. For those that are new to the channel, and if by any chance somebody here is new watching, welcome. And thanks for watching the research and keeping this channel up. Because as for the UFO suppression, it's going to happen. We're going to go into a video, 10-minute video, 11 minutes maximum. And then we're going to discuss after. But first, I'm going to wait till some people come in. So now it's actually has not worked. I called one person to come in, and I'm pretty sure that's the person watching. If not, hey, how's it going, guys? Yeah, we're only a couple of us coming in here. How is it going? Yes, Bruce. Happy Friday to you too. Hi, Leah. Thanks so much for coming in, y'all. Boo. Sugar Bee in the house. How's it going, everyone? Riley, thanks, brother. Hey, all, what's the good word? The unknown channel is here. Rose is here. We'll talk 5-10 minutes max, and then we'll jump into the video, overlooking some of my research, older research from the 1960s, because that's apparently what everyone says my research is. But and then after that, we'll talk about anything and everything. You'd think that some new people here with questions would also stop by, and the interest. We can also stream sometimes, and for the 2 hours while we're talking, I'll just take myself off the screen or put myself just on the side of the screen, and we could have the moon playing for hours, close-ups, ridiculous close-ups, scanning over to UFOs. And that's what I do throughout the year. Once in a while, we get some videos up. If I can stay on for 3 months in a row, would be really nice. Yeah, they've been attacking the channel there and having me continually offline. Cindy Turner is here. Thank you very much. Hauser, thanks, guys. Cool's in the house. Half dozen people in here. 2 likes. Hit the like button. Hey, I agree with that. If you guys do come in, and it doesn't cost too much, doesn't take too much time out of your day, hitting the like button will actually help the algorithm. Because if there's 100 people here watching and there's only 6 likes, YouTube won't recommend it. Always blaming YouTube, eh? Frog fully rely on God. I'll have to think about that one. Oh, it must be a frog channel or something here. Did not see it yet. Never know. Never click so fast on your stream. Hey, that is cool. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, you guys. Some cool footage, of course. NASA says that it's near impossible to get explosions on the moon. And over the years, I got some pretty cool explosions, massive explosions. And NASA themselves says it's near impossible, honestly, with an amateur telescope on Earth, even a bigger telescope, to be able to actually capture them, because they say there's so few of them. Just a Japanese amateur astronomer apparently had caught one in an explosion. It's the same thing that I'm going to show you. It's the exact same thing. I got a nice close-up on it. And these are explosions. We're going to take a look at when I caught, real quickly, on April 22nd, 2020. I also caught in 2021 a satellite train, because people are forgetting the size of these satellites are miniature, even at the very hours that they're launched. And they rise up in atmosphere at like really high up, hundreds of kilometers up into the air. So as for seeing them, sure, you can maybe see it. It'll be a flicker of a light going by, much like when people say they see the ISS space station. Jules of Southern Oregon, thank you very much for being here. Really upset about the NASA hearing, but again, I'm happy they say they're going to be transparent, but they weren't too transparent in the meeting when, on top of it, Mark McMurnley, or something like that. Mark, the guy in charge of the UFOs now at NASA, was not named because he was afraid of the backlash, because apparently they're all getting threatened. Come on, governments, stop telling us you're being threatened. Who's going to threaten the government for talking about UFOs? Stop pushing it there. think it's pretty much the government are the ones that are doing the projects. You'd think, unless the deep state is actually that detached from the system. I think possibly they possibly are. Scary stuff. Long trip to and from the hospital today. Hey, I hope you're well, Hauser. Hey, sorry to hear about that. Hope everyone's okay, obviously. I've been around a lot of stuff going on in my life. So, hope you're all right, my friend. The Unknown channel. Listen, that's the cool part is some of you guys and gals come by the channel. And even in times, like look at the pandemic, when you guys kept coming to the channel and everything. I mean, wow, I was lucky because a lot of people were very busy and had issues and things going on in their families and still do. Same to you, Patty. Thanks a lot, my friend. Thanks for being here, guys and gals. Darla in the house. Denis Catherine, comment ça va? Bonsoir. Thank you very much. Merci. Boom. Sometimes we say NASA, IA, never a straight answer. Yep, never a straight answer. Sometimes I like calling them now. Well, not a serious association, but I could say not a secret anymore. That's for sure. That's a good logo, a good sentence they should use. Right in front of NASA, right under the sign. I got so mad when I saw the briefing from NASA. Talk about insulting. That's what frog means. I missed it again. Hold on. Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah. I just saw the frog. I thought you were talking like Bruce the Quebecer. The frog. No, I'm kidding. That's what they used to call us here back in school, eh? Call us the French people used to be called frogs. That was funny. Never a straight answer. Welcome back to the Unknown. Always nice to have you back, my friends. If only God could be so transparent. Yeah. Oh no, not God. Actually, that would have almost worked too. Sorry, Douglas. DOD, yeah, Defense Department, definitely could be so transparent. Yeah, there's them, there's the Pentagon, there's DARPA. They're all working on bloody projects and secret projects, including the Navy, to be sure. Private associations that the Pentagon got caught in a leak of FOIA, Freedom of Information Act documents and files saying that Pentagon themselves are, doing secret projects with the tax-paying dollars of American people with private associations that they're not talking about, and until people get mad, I guess. I've seen Starlink sat trails a few times. John Keller, thanks for letting me know that. Yeah, exactly. And, it's a beautiful thing to see. I remember flipping out the first time I saw it. As a matter of fact, at the beginning, I wasn't even sure what it was because I had never seen a satellite train, not even online. It was the first one. The one I got on April 22nd, if I remember well, it would be one of 120. There's one of 120 I got satellites, and there's one of 60 satellites. And the one we're going to see, I think, is the short one of 60. The other one was longer, and we're going to see them all side by side. They appear instantly over the horizon only, for me here in Quebec, that is. And then after that, disappear out. But again, I saw that with an infrared camera, and they fizz out. You cannot see them with the infrared camera. Like, absolutely not. When they turned their mirrors, I don't know what it is they did, or quite simply because it went over the horizon and that was it. They disappeared, even with the infrared camera, which is hard to understand. But at that very moment, I was listening online and they were talking about them adjusting the mirrors, right? So they go up in altitude. Those that are interested in this, or maybe not necessarily interested, but remember them talking on the news, the big telescopes complaining about how the trails are going to be left in the time lapses that NASA and big telescopes are making and scientists. And then they said, no, absolutely not, because they're going to turn the mirrors around, and the mirrors will turn like with or against the sun, and or when, not facing Earth and whatnot, whatever they have to do. They made the satellites black. They made the satellites smaller. They're tiny. Satellites used to be the size of washing machines. Now they're making them the size of packs of cigarettes, except the ones with the lasers on it, right? Maui. There's talk now. The Chinese satellite, NORAD, whatever, I'm not going to name it, was over Maui at the very moment that. So that's just come out also now. Very important news. Where's the money? Follow the money. That's what they're doing. That is what they're doing. And the money now, another scary thing is WEF. Remember that crazy nut? I don't remember what that guy's name is. I'm not talking about Klaus Schwab. There's a whole bunch of them. The one talking with the accent, I think he's German or Swedish. I don't know. He's talking about what's to come. The money. Follow the money. Developing minds. It's right. That is the future. Bodies, body parts, trafficking, selling, and all that. That's for sure. That's number one money-making thing right now. And it's going to be big. It's going to be huge. He's talking about anonymous official channel posted it. Obviously, you can see this guy just hours ago that posted the video, a very scary video as they're talking about the brain computer configuration. Humans can be hacked. Humans can be hacked. And he's saying, from 100 years from now, Homo sapiens will not be around. They will not be necessary anymore. Petting his white cat. He's got a scar. He's got no hair. No, I'm kidding. It's like in a movie. Literally like in a movie when you listen to them talking. Again, Douglas Sullivan here. Thanks a lot, you guys. Dark Energy's here. You look like you have lost more weight. I have. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's changing. It is changing. It's getting back to a size it's never been. So who knows what I'm going to look like when I'm thin? Never been thin. Could be scary. Might look like a turtle or something. I noticed my eyes getting very big. Glasses are getting comfy and loose now. A lot looser. Thanks for noticing. From 305 pounds approximately. And I say approximately because I don't know if it went as high as 310, but what I'm sure that I saw was 302. So that's enough. So considering 305 down to below 214 now, probably close to about 210. Somewhere under that, close to that. Hopefully, weigh myself once a month now because the scale stopped working. Everything stops working here. Brainy J, thank you very much. Brianni J. Tonight, they won running Starlink satellites that will be interesting. Running Starlink satellites. Oh, are they, eh? It always is interesting to see the launches, and it's nice to see. It was really cool seeing a satellite train. I was happy I did, guys, twice, 2 trains. And the reason why I was very happy to see that, that was total luck to know when it went by, guys. Total luck. You can visually see it for 10 seconds, maybe 7 seconds. You're going to see live footage with the infrared camera, not even a filter, just a bit of the exposure brought down. Because don't forget, an infrared camera sees a lot of fuzz. It always has, it always will. I bring it down so we can see objects better. But in reality, I always look at the footage before bringing down the exposure first, try to make a clean image for you guys and gals to see it. Definitely not a straight anything show, yes. For sure. We call them the Pepsis, yeah. Empty from the neck up. Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's another one. Even us in our school, so we would have stolen that from your generation for sure. Yeah, I used to on the French channel, and then I transferred it over. But yeah, I'll tell you what. Sure, like I said, I'm always waiting for people to ask. I'll do better than that. I'll do now a Saturday member stream. Then again, that sounds so rude, eh? But I mean, I have 2 streams here for you, all 3, eh? But I can check that out. I know some people have. The reason why I did 2 on Fridays is just because of that, Riley. Because some people had a better chance at viewing at this time at 8 o'clock in the evening as compared to, which it's only 8 now, by the way, 8:02. Bruce came on early, 5-10 minutes. Big Daddy, Doc 13, thanks for being here. Thanks for coming back, you guys. Absolutely. We're living in interesting times. Excuse me. It's actually interesting and exciting what's going on. Like, I'm complaining about yesterday's briefing. It's pretty ignorant of them what they did, brushing it off. Didn't even want to give the name of the director of the UAP program now. And the reporter asks him, you guys are bragging about, he didn't say those words. He didn't say bragging. He said, you're talking about transparency. This isn't looking very good, is basically what he said. They didn't want to tell him the name. He's afraid, doesn't want to be interviewed. Well, he's going to have to if you guys, NASA declares that they are the ones that looking for life. So it's not for nothing. If they're looking for water, guys, it's not because we need drinking water. There's never been any missing water on Earth. As a matter of fact, sometimes there was too much. Go to the first stream. I explained to you why there's not going to be any flooding because of buoyancy. I love that one. My mother, by this point, is listening, saying, please stop boring me. The Air Force has been real quiet. Yes, their original OGs. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, right on. Cool Cot AMA Pro. You're right about that. A little too quiet. After we heard those balloons, eh? Hey, thanks a lot, Keith, man. Thanks for coming in, you guys. No, but thanks for the encouragement. Yeah, you'd be surprised, Riley. But I'm going to try it. Friday. But then again, it's true. I haven't done much on Saturdays because I was doing Friday and I was doing the French stream on Saturday, which is nobody except for the amazing community that comes by. Yeah, I'll keep it public for everyone, not just the members, Riley. Next Saturday will be the first stream. How's that? And listen, I'm honest with you guys. If ever, for whatever reason, Saturday, because don't forget, Bruce has been doing a little boy job, cutting grass now. Well, I said little boy job. It's good money. And because I needed a couple of bucks. So Saturdays were the days that I was doing that. And I got a couple of jobs. And if it happens to get a job, I'll be honest. Do it when I come back. It's all good. So we'll try that. Saturday streams, pass the word. Bruce may be streaming on a Saturday. We'll see what happens. I go by my intuition. And if you say that, I felt very good vibes when you said that. And honestly, I always love doing the streams. Now, as for the people that come to all the streams or that feel obliged, or like some of the mods that are always here, please don't ever feel obliged to come on. I can stream as much as I want. I can stream 30 times a day if I want, but don't feel obliged that you all have to come here all the time. But the more, the better, for me. Guys, I'm so upset about something that the ads only on the streams, they go back and they plaster 60, 70 ads in a small corner. It always happens just 24 hours after I post the stream, but that's when most people would watch my stream, is the last one. And then they got to wait 24 hours, so know that if you do see an excessive amount of them, I take them off. Okay. I put one on for 2 hours. And that one little block is going to give you a 10-second one, a 15-second one, maybe a 30-second one, lo and behold, but that's it. So, remember back in the days, those of us that used to watch television, Archie Bunker or Three's Company, you're watching an episode and all of anything, and a 30-minute episode is only 12 minutes because everything else is a commercial. So, yeah. So they're doing that. They're plastering them on, and then I reach YouTube and tell them just a complete tampering. There's no way in hell that those are just natural glitches, but what do you want a guy to do? I am over the target, and that's the moon target. And on top of it, it's not even something that's being spoken about at the briefings at all. It's not being spoken about at all at the briefings. It's surprising me. On way to store, running behind again. Kai, running like a dog all the time. Doesn't always have to be this the data, if they could just instill knowledge, yeah, exactly, and um, peripheral info, yeah, so people understand that exactly, and show some guts. It wouldn't feel so obliviously, obviously, sorry, yes, obliviously, obviously, complete censorship, because that is sad. That is what they're doing. Well said, Douglas. I agree with that. Obviously, a little bit of information. Hey, thanks a lot, you guys, for the encouragement. I appreciate that, honestly. And it was long overdue for me to get healthy. Losing the weight really feels good. Feel good in myself. I have no more clothes anymore, which is a good thing. It means I will eventually go and buy some more clothes very soon. It's all a good thing. Hurricane Lee, if you are from New Brunswick, any people from New Brunswick, I know I have a whole bunch of my friends from New Brunswick listening here. Uh, be careful. They're talking about 130-kilometer-an-hour winds in possibility. We don't really know what's going to happen. It's coming far, Hurricane Lee. It is broken down to a category 1 as of yesterday, like 24 hours ago, I think. It's obviously going to break up. There's no more eye or anything. It's widening out and breaking up. But they say that, could get a lot of water up to, 6 meters surge. The surge, again, based on the winds, the windier it is. Actually, sorry, the lower the barometric pressure, the more the winds, and then the more water will be pushed inland, tsunamis, who knows? I mean, Bay of Fundy, that is an area of the world that has the wildest riptides. Hawaii doesn't even compare. Do you know that? Bay of Fundy, worst place in the world. And now, because of Hurricane Hurricane Lee coming in to hit the coastline, it's lined up. If you look at it in a wide map, well, Ottawa higher up, Montreal on the right, Ottawa on the left, you can see that like the funnel at the end of the tourniquet is sort of going across there. But is it going to reach there? Nobody knows how long it's going to last over land, because obviously it's breaking up because of the cold air here. The water very cold. We saw some drastic cold temperatures. Now today, like it's like summer was back actually this afternoon. It was really bright and sunny, and it was getting hot yet again, once again. Casa Nostra, thanks again for coming back, my friends. Larry, it's going, brother. Not always scientifically accurate. That's another one I like. Not a Secret anymore was my favorite, but that I thought of the other day. But yeah, that's how it is, Not a serious association. Hey, Susan Ravella, thanks for coming back, y'all. Here watching Bruce, and on my other phone, I'm watching President Trump speak. Oh, I watch all his speeches, Sugar Bee. Everything he's saying, I'm watching him. I'm wishing the best for all of you in the States, really am. But good news, things are coming. Apparently, like Hunter's being indicted right now or this afternoon, right? Like that's another issue thing that's going on. Days before that, Congress was talking about the $20 million, or was that on Alex Jones? I could be making a mistake. Maybe they didn't admit that yet. Receiving money from China. Xi Jinping, Tony D's in the house. Right on. Hey, every non and human eyes. Yeah, exactly. Whole bunch of different kind of people here. Pretty sure. Never caught the Starling train, but did see ISS with a naked eye. Yep, I saw that too. Yeah. Like that was the first thing I started seeing. And to give you an idea of how high they are, that's the beautiful thing. When you see the satellites that are going over my sky, and people say it's the UFOs, and people say it's satellites. Of course not. You have the speeds, you have the heights, there's the characteristics. That's what NASA does, and when actually not NASA. That's what MUFON or another. Anyways, whoever's seriously studying UFOs, that's what they do. They monitor, document all the characteristics and everything. So now they're thinking we're going to be really transparent. NASA says we're going to be posting everything up, free of charge, and everyone's going to be able to see it. Well, who's in charge of the new, UAP program? Well, we can't say. Sorry, we can't say it because the information just came out. It's like we gotta give him time to, build his bunker and set up his cameras and around his house, basically, because he's going to be scared shitless to be harassed and whatnot. What about the elites? You think they're living open, free, and sitting on their balconies? No. Probably have a bulletproof glass around their balconies and are sitting behind glass. Probably have never been really outside in the air, open air. That's for sure. These evil people, what they're doing, some of these elites. Doesn't matter how you look, Bruce. It's your health that matters. Absolutely. Now I'm healthier and I look better. So that's 2 thumbs up. But you're right. Right you are, though. Thanks again, Larry. Bruce, have you seen Stephen Greer's interview on Michael Sandler's Inspire Nation that was posted yesterday? No, not the yesterday one. No, it is really interesting. Thank you, Susan. You hear that, y'all? You got to check it out. No matter what you think of Stephen Greer, do take the time to see what everyone's saying. Jeremy Corbell, you have an opinion? So do I. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying listen to what they're saying. Filmographer or not, Linda Moulton Howe, listen to what they're saying. Just watch, listen to what they're saying. Look to see who's showing them, who's sharing them. I'm analyzing everything from people at Gaia, from people all over. It's just when you sit back and watch what's going on, you see a trend, you see a pattern of what people are doing. And I'm just looking for truth. Truth for me is raw footage. For me, that's why the ideal of starting this channel for me was the best ideal of posting raw footage. Like I'm not the only one, but not many people that get good stuff actually post the footage for free online. Sometimes they start websites and stuff like that. Listen, hear me out. I do have memberships and everything. I have a fundraiser, but it is a free channel. And it's thanks to you all that I'm still here. By the way, I mean, holy crap. I can't thank you enough. Honestly. Sean, Lennon, thanks for being here. How are you all doing? When I lost weight, Sean says, I didn't think about it in terms of what weight I wanted to get down. That's what, yeah, it was same. The beginning for me, I did, but yeah, right. Okay. And I celebrated it month by month as a new lifestyle. That's exactly, you said it. You said a mouthful there, Sean. The lost weight is exactly that, a new lifestyle. Everything is new. The way I'm seeing myself every day differently. And even some days I'm back to looking fat, I find, but when I saw myself afterwards, if you go back and look at my streams, just even 2 months ago, the incredible difference is mind blowing. I know I went over the 10-minute mark before looking at the video, but never know what you're going to see. Maybe something paying attention, watching. That's right. Me, that's the beauty, my friend, looking up in the sky. You never know what you're going to see. And most often it's nothing, right? But sometimes you see something incredible. And then you go, wow, I can't wait to show my community. Then you post it as a video. You get your first 300 views real quickly, and then it stops. And then it goes up really slowly. It'd be fun if a whole lot of people were seeing what I showed on the moon. There should be hundreds of thousands of trolls here by this point. And, instead, there's the same idiots that keep coming by. I'm so sick to my stomach over the liars at NASA's. Keith, listen, we're on the same vibe, man, same frequency. It really bothered me. I was surprised. I honestly believe that Bill does believe in aliens, and he did say it. He said, "Listen, there's trillions of planets out there, and how can there not be life?" But aside from that, they're saying that it wasn't extraterrestrial what they found, and he goes, "Yet we don't know what it is." With his scary face, alien face. Yeah. We can do that too, Riley, by the way, because I've always wanted to do that with members. I'm here for everyone, members or not. You guys ask me what you all want us to do, and I'm here for you all to do that for sure. Good idea, Riley. It didn't go into the ear of a deaf person, I'll say that. And I'm actually going to stop it from leaving the other end. So yeah, no, seriously, I'll fix something up. Enough said. And everything will be done. Crazy music space, unless I forget. Then you gotta say it again. Because Bruce can forget. Bruce sees everything but doesn't remember everything. Crazy Music Space Jam in the house. Thank you so much here for being here, my friend. I appreciate that. You guys got to check out his channel if you haven't yet and see out his crazy instruments, and especially the exotic instruments that he bought very recently. Thanks for everything, man. That's Elias, by the way. Elias Vahalda channel. Right on, Sugar Bee. Scrolling right along here. The information pool is so tainted. It really is, even the blood bank by this point, right? The truth is hard to see, yes, but it's out there, right? With diligence and a little discernment. It's all obvious. I agree with that. And it is. It really is. Everything is out there and obvious. What's maddening is that, you go outside, the neighbors have no idea. I talk to them often, not often, it's not true. I had in the past, but it's just, they think you're ridiculous. Big-headed Martian in the house. When I scroll down, by the way, guys, I'm going to jump over some names that you're just popping in. Please don't be insulted. Leave me another post because I want to get down to the bottom. I'm trying to change my ways, get down to the bottom sooner because I never get to everyone. Yes, I'm going to leave that right there. Thank you very much. Saturday live stream. It's a good idea. Riley, you're absolutely right. Actually, I should have done it a long time ago. I'm still going to do them on Fridays also because some people, just have Friday off, or some people are not working and it's Fridays the day off or whatever. I'm not going to change that. We also stream, for those that don't know, on Wednesdays at 5 p.m. And that was for people in the UK, preferred that certain time. So I also stream at that certain time. 10 Cent in the house. They know what is going on, just playing dumb. I agree with that. Yeah, and like I said, Bill Nelson is forced to go ahead and play along with what they're saying. Unfortunately, that's how the cookie crumbles. But just for now, there's still good stuff coming. Look at the amazing Lord Guitar. Tune in, open G on the wall. Hey, guys, thank you very much. Isn't it dark? Wow, crap. It is dark here. I have my CIBC flashlight that I've had for 5 years. Free energy, right? Can you see it? Can't see it very well, can you? Whoop, it honks too like a train. See? No button here. What? Cool, eh? There's another one here on the side. Small one. Whoop. Dumbass. Bruce. Fix her up. She's so big now. Eats like a horse. Oh, the hound. Right. So sure, NASA works. Hi, Evelyn. NASA works with the Army USA. One don't trust them and never will. You're absolutely right about that. Ludwig, good night, Bruce. Good night, all. Thank you very much. Yeah, I agree with that, my friend. The Emperor's new clothes. I'm going to have to get some new clothes. Dave, what's up, brother? We have been waged on the masses. Make no mistake. Wagged on the masses. Yeah, absolutely. Make no mistake about it. They want to implement this Orwellian, yes, hellscape. You're right about that hellscape. Right, you are. You see what's going on in Italy? We saw, I don't know what the hell is going on in Italy, a small island, Italian island, or where I think it's in Italy. It's if there's Italian people there, I assume. I'm not trying to be racist. And there are hundreds, if not thousands, of immigrant boats coming from Africa, guys. They bombarded the island and they're wrecking everything. It's like hell on earth. Alex Jones on Infowars.com. You can see that was posted there today, along with a lot of other important information, obviously. War has been waged. Why was I saying wagged? What the hell's wrong with me? I was saying 2 G's. Sorry about that one. Hey, DJ Zadok, thank you very much. Bruce, Space Pimp, love it. Thank you very much. See, I went back up. Star Hunter's in the house. Sorry for that. That's why I did go back up. I had a feeling I was missing a couple. Still sick to my stomach? Yeah. So I'm there. Perfect. Scrolling all the way down now. All the way. I know you guys don't believe it. I'm doing this. I'm going down. Rachel Ann. Hello, just tuning in, turning in. Thank you very much. 821. Cool. So I'm all the way down. Rod R's here. Multiman 40. Thank you very much. Trying to find that video you said where you saw 100 plus UFOs on the moon. Oh, hang right on, my friend. It's the last video, I think. If not, it's the video before that. I'll tell you right now. $150 UFOs, my friend, live in the video. Go there right now. So when you look in the videos of my recent videos, you have daytime UFO seen through infrared spectrum and moon. You have incredible close-up view. Sky Canada project exposed launch of UAPs along. So that's the one, my friend. It's called Sky Canada project. And hang on here, I'll get the link for you. It's called Sky Canada Project Exposed Launches of UAPs Along the US Canadian Border in Quebec. UFOs launch. And how many views? 2.4. Typical amount of views. I'm locked there. So I'm going to copy the link too if you want, and I'm going to post it right there for you. So it's the before last video, my friend. There's the link. Multiman 40. Thank you so much for asking me. Don't be shy, and that's what you guys got to do. There's the link. Hopefully it works. And I just posted that on the bottom there. Manchester, England. Shit's getting weird. Dan List. Incredible. Like, honestly, it's exciting. Like, I mean, Tony D, love you more, brother. Thank you so much, Tony. Thanks for being here, man. Hey, His Highness is here. Yep, 140 plus leaving Earth. They got 5 or 10 before that I didn't count, and the rest low in the sky. Out of the, you can see on top of it some of them that are going by at eye level, and I tell everyone it's going by at eye level, but 100 and some at the same stream. Now, guys, don't feel you have to block the people coming in if there's bots or whatnot. You leave them. There's nothing wrong with them. They're here to make some views. Hi, because I love them actually. How's it going, Bruce? Keep it real. I thank you very much, the Wumbo Craft, for that. Because if we start blocking them, they'll just come in more. We'll wait a little bit. Gracias. Hey, muchas gracias, man. How's it going, Bruce? Keep it real again. Multiman 40. And again, you're going to see them really rising up, Multiman 40, brother, from the same exact tree line, really low in the sky, and then I'll show 6 in the same screen when there's still more around the sky. And I hope you enjoy the video. An hour long, the video, and it's just capture after capture. There's cuts throughout the video. I mentioned when the cuts happen. So Rad, I haven't used my computer for a few years. And like if the bots became excessive where you'd see hundreds and stuff, sure, maybe you can try to block them. But I've seen some bots come in and it's unblockable because there's always repetitive of amounts of them. Penny Bunny channel, they used to always appear there. Depends on if you're bad, Sometimes there's good bots. I assure you, they're all good. They're saying hi. Bots don't come in to say hello. Bots come in to ruin streams. But honestly, I've been very cool with them when they come here to the channel. So pretty sure they appreciate me, because if not, they'd bombard the shit out of us. There'd be nothing we could do, guys. We wouldn't even be able to talk in the feed. So don't worry about it. If it gets annoying, then we'll do something. The bats are entertaining. Oh, he disappeared. On occasion, the bots. Yes, they are. The bots are entertaining on occasion. Absolutely. And there are some funny, good people with the bots also. Bots are used for many different reasons and stuff. Yeah, we can say that, But in reality, if they're trying to spark us, me, I don't get sparked by the trolls. Actually, I sort of like the attention. But if the situation that ruined it, they really don't. I'm pretty sure, guys. Like the last time it was Bruce to the Moon, they said it was a compliment that I took, and they're here in capital letters. Took only a few bots to rate high. That's really cool. I assure you, I'm positive that they're smiling right now, and they say that he's using good judgment, and probably saying I'm pretty smart to say that because they can bombard. It's easy for them to bombard, honestly. What are your thoughts on Stephen Greer? Do you think he's living? Actually, that is very interesting. Maybe actually, phew, if that's what you meant, it could be. Imagine the guy is not alive, and that it's just a guy that used to be alive that is passing off old videos or whatever. I have no idea. Stephen Greer was a hard character. The first time I ever saw him talking, he told people to shut off their telephones or get the hell out of the place. And I was like, oh, he's a little rough. But listen, he has a connection. Some of these people are portals for no matter what the reason, they're portals. Apparently, the guy's interviewed 5,000 people. I do find the Ebens interesting that they're talking about that and they're showing that. So that's one thing that I find pretty interesting also. I'm open-minded that he had family in NASA, his dad or whatnot, and this guy's a brain surgeon. Okay, was a brain surgeon, so you got to wonder why these people are so interested in UFOs. Yeah, so but it remains an interesting character. I enjoy looking up also about him. Hey, thanks for that. Cool. Tonight at 11:38, SpaceX 21 Starlink satellite. Isn't that funny? They're gonna be showing stuff. I did not even not know that there was a launch. But also, you guys, Multiman 40, look at the date I posted those UFOs. I posted them 12 hours after I filmed them. There was no satellite launch. There's nobody that ever posted a video with 150 UFOs going by without hardly any cuts in the videos. The reason why there's cuts, you're going to hear me say at one point, I'm up to 25 minutes. I got to cut because I don't make hour videos because I'm afraid they won't last and that they'll be destroyed, and like they often do. Right on, Tony D. Thanks for appreciating the work, you guys. Yeah, listen, absolutely. A lot of people come here are using phones, Faceless Wanderer, again, thanks for asking that question. Paul C.G. Burrows, thanks for always being here over the years, my friends, and coming by. Just can't get my head around them trolls. Yes, your views, mate. Yeah, no, that is scary about the views and the the locking of having more than 100 people come into the stream. Usually, don't forget it's 100 people come in the stream, and 100 is 100 comments usually maximum that I get on the videos. I have had some videos break through the veil, but they don't break through very long. That's for sure. Let me put up my bench again. Give me a hell yeah. Give me a thumbs up for the broken bench, y'all. Thumbs up. And we're back. I'm a bit taller. You can't always get what you want. Legitimate story? What's the legitimate story, my friend? See, look at this. No bots. It was a beautiful hello. Honestly, seriously, I mean, that was beautiful. Right? That's crazy. Yes, I get it. Right. So damn autocorrect all the time. Eh? They grab the words we want to say. I think there could be a possibility that he could be legit for sure. What scares me is that it scares me that these guys, he said he was offered like 2 billion or $2 million or whatever, like a lot of money, right? 2 billion, I think, to shut up, and didn't, and continues. It would take them 2 seconds to kill him. You got to think of that, like me too, in reality. I'm not comparing myself to him. I'm just saying, if I'm showing something on the moon, what would it stop them from like killing me? No one's going to miss me, right? in reality, and I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm a nobody. I'm just your friends. I'm your friend. But I think it could be legit. And some of these people were either does it have to do with a bloodline? I'm honestly starting to wonder why certain people have dibs on being able to present everything. And apparently, I mean, he's been threatened too, a lot. I really don't see. Oh, yes, absolutely. Help Elias's channel grow. Thank you. Absolutely. You guys have to check him out. He's bilingual, anyways. He's speaking English. He's working his ass off. He understands very well in English. He could be legit. It could very well be legit. It's like you don't know. But I don't have any reason to believe that he is lying, though. Honestly, I'm just being honest. I'm so sorry about that. Jules of Oregon gets thrown out of the chat. That's not too cool. Shadow Time Writer. That's an awesome name. Hey, everyone. Good to see you live. Thank you very much, my friends. Welcome, everyone. And if some new people, welcome. Thank you very much. Imagine bots coming to a channel and getting along with us. I honestly believe that that's a possibility. And now I should shut up about it because I'm pushing my Bruce, you're pushing the limits. That's how it is. It's the bad people. If someone's really bad online, or if I was doing fake research, you'd be sure I would get more trolls if I was doing fake research than if I was doing real. Pretty sure about that. We have bullshit and Merriweather Blue CC23. Put that link up again. Did it disappear? I will, my friend. There you are, my friend. I will post that link again. And that's the link of the 120 UFOs, guys. The reason why I talked about Sky Project, that very day that I posted the video, they were talking about it on the news for the first time within that 24-hour period. There's the link, sorry. They were talking about the Sky Canada project, and that's Canada for the first time in 30 years are going to talk about UAPs, and I say talk about it. They're going to invest time in researching it. Doesn't mean they're going to talk to us about it. I wonder if they will. Hopefully they will. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Rupinder Ball in the house. Good morning to you from Punjab, India. Right on. Congratulations. India on the moon. I much prefer India be there than the US. Maybe we'll get some truth, right? And again, take it with a grain of salt, whether they're there or not. Really, no one's really ever gone to the moon, but I think it would be more possible landing objects there than actually landing humans. Aussie Sue's in the house. Thank you very much. Sorry for our friend from Queensland, Australia. Right on. Thank you very much. I hope the trolls have been on the downturn lately, Bruce. It's nice to have you back after all the trouble you've been having. Yeah, thanks. And all the trouble that you guys have been having, because when I'm down, you guys are down. It's like, especially the ones that every one of you contributing time to come to the channel, and it sucks because when I'm down, the views go down to zero. I went down to be down 3 weeks, went down to 19,000 views from 123,000. That's ridiculous. Now I'm back up to, I think, on my way to 60,000. Hopefully we'll try to ramp that back up. All thanks to you all. Right on. Hey, Stargazer in the house. Thanks a lot, you guys. Why, thank you very much, Shadow Time Writer. Thumbs up while I'm thinking of it. Right on. Always greatly appreciated. I thank you all for that so much. Hell yeah, Shadow Time Writer. Thanks for the energy, my friend. Oh, Bug's going to be back in India at Model Channel. Wow, that's cool. Of course, everyone from India, if there are more than one watching, know that you are all welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Worst thing ever for ufology was the shites in control called them UAPs, right? Changing the name, Tony. Keep calling them UFO, UFO, UFO. That's exactly it. And they came up, then the submersive ones. So the submersive ones can't do like the other ones, different characteristics, different speeds, different areas they were found, and different this and different that, to confuse people, when in reality, they're all unidentified. If NASA says they don't know what the hell it is, it's because it's unidentified flying objects, right? If the object is not physical, well, it is physical. Let me tell you, even if it's just a light or frequency, it has weight. Light has matter, is matter, physical matter. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people won't believe that, but it is. Even darkness has a weight to it. Thank you very much, Elias. But if you try sometime, you get what you can. Oh yeah, oh yes. Beth, no yes, in the house. Nice group tonight. Thank you very much, Beth. Thanks for stopping by. Rose, how are ya? I'm gonna start the video soon, guys. Hey, Yen Truck, back in the house. Mick Jagger, great philosopher. What? Is he? Yeah, they all are. All the musicians, pretty much. They all have a persona, you know. All those musicians that you see looking all weird, and you know, the stories that they say about them might not be as true as we all think. Hey, thanks a lot, you guys. Yeah, no, that I know, I get it. But what I mean, as for being famous, that's what I mean. No one would care. No one knows me except my friends, of course. But I mean, as for a known person, a ufologist was killed. No, it's just I'm not going to be in the news, you know. But of course, they talk about my research after I die, because that's what happens, right? Maybe I should do like, what's the name of that guy who used to be in Taxi? Um, the actor that pretended faked his death. We don't know if he faked his death or not. What the hell's wrong with me forgetting? Ever do that? Forget names like common names that you always Monster Hoople in the game of life. Yeah. I gotta sing through the song now to find out who I was thinking of. Andy Kaufman in the game. There you go. You see how my brain's wired, guys? The only reason why I remember Andy Kaufman is because I heard him in the song. Andy Kaufman faked his death, they say. Did or not. He was a weird character, Andy Kaufman, eh? When you looked at the shows and stuff that he did, and he was good in Taxi. Boy, I loved him in Taxi. But apparently, you know, he was still alive. Yes, sacred geometry. Be sure about that. That's all I study. And not Satanism. Hey, Faceless Wanderer, that means a lot. Thank you very much, my friend. One of the best places for awakening stuff. Be free, man. I feel the energy come in, you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. They don't want to talk about it. They prefer not talking about it. Absolutely, Victor Joseph. And they're going to have to at one point talk about it. We're going to see that video real soon, guys. Rupinder Ball, thank you very much. Question, Bruce, have you thought about having a soul friend on to chew the fat? It could be really good. Oh, yes, absolutely. Every one that I've had on has attacked me, and I've had some really weird people that have destroyed the channel. But Tony D, all you have to do is ask, my friend. And yeah, people can come on, and you know, I got the video to show this week and stuff now. But honestly, next time, and in the future, and as of now, any one of you absolutely can always come on. Don't feel that you have to be a researcher. Don't feel that you have to have good equipment to come on. Please have audio that works. That's all I ask. But we'll test the audio when you come on. And no, absolutely, Tony D. I have thought of it. I could tell you I don't know anyone intelligent, but that'd be mean to say. No, I mean, I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about in general, a lot of weirdos out there. The people that I had on my channel on screen, Tony, have completely tried to destroy. Peter Benton came on, Cindy Lou came on, Miss Heard came on, all the channels that came on, even the Drunken Pirate. Remember? Arr, drunken Pirate. Arr, they bloody Bruce. And you guys remember the awesome Scottish guy who said, Bruce, you've got to go further into the research. You're not telling the people what's going on. I was like, I've had some characters come on here. It's been pretty cool, actually. Honestly, guys, every one of you would wish it happened. I'm telling you. It's just fun seeing the first time. I never thought people would make videos about me. And if you look up Bruce Swartz online, you will see videos about me, but like Lisa Eckerly tells everyone, oh, AKA Monica Jane, she says, but in reality, there's something that she forgot that she did. She always wanted to give me a free pass to go into her Gaia account and sent me an email with her real name. Just to let you know, Lisa Eckerly, that I've never said your real name out there, just to show you how much of a better person I was, right? So in reality, I think it's Lisa Jane, her name. Oh, I said it. I should have said it. Tricky Lisa Jane, Lisa Eckerly. And then she says she's Monica Jane, but in reality, it's Lisa Jane. And she'd have remembered she'd given me probably the email. But anyways, doesn't matter if you don't know who she is. I'm just talking because I know she's listening. Tesla, I've met the geometry I've met. The geometry is constant through some not found online at all. Right on, Courtney. Oh my God, eh? Be free, man. Hope not, eh? That's we wouldn't want to see them on top of being trolls flying around. But honestly, a troll for me, if they were to fly, it would be those little monkey buggers that you see on Wizard of Oz taking off. Taking off from the rooftops, little gargoyles. It's good to be back, Danny. A lot of people didn't even know I was gone. When I disappear there, when it's been 2-3 days, 3-4 days that I have not posted a video, is not normal. Be sure there's something definitely going on. Thank you very much, Victor. That's what we're gonna go see. Some of the moon guys. Some of the moon guys, because there are people on the moon, that's for sure. But yeah, thanks very much. It's Highness. Are you ready to get some wind, brother? I want to. You know what I think? I think Hurricane Lee is headed straight towards Ottawa to get back at it for a third hurricane, because and it's no laughing matter. Ottawa this year got a whole bunch of hurricanes. It's crazy stuff. We're gonna see an incredible winter, they're saying, because of El Nino. We have yet to find out, but right on. And welcome, my friend. The unknown. I respect that. Thank you very much for leaving your opinions. I want everyone to know, don't ever be shy to leave your opinions here. Bruce talks about theories. I talk about theories. I'm talking myself in the third person. I talk about theories, and time is an interesting. It really is, Radar. Yeah, so the unknown says UAP is a man-made object. It could very well be, and we still don't know if those objects are physical or not. We see a beam. At one point, guys, I thought, wow, like maybe it's CERN. Like maybe we're seeing a point, HARP, CERN, because they're all relayed together, right? You have a telescope, excuse me, a telescope array system. We build them here in Canada for you guys in the States. They send them out in the States, and the States send them all over the friggin' world. And they're all connected, beaming frequencies and microwaving the stratosphere, all with a whole bunch of telescopes all over the frickin' world, A whole bunch of associations, a whole bunch of countries are involved with that. You don't think USA has satellites on Canadian soil? Of course, probably all of your satellites are here. It's probably all your ballistic missiles too. Probably right in Quebec, by the way, because that's what they do. We get something in return, not us, the people, but Quebec gets something in return. The CIA and the rebranding of our reality, it's UFO. Yeah, screw the CIA. Yeah, absolutely. And the rebranding of our reality, it's UFO. Right on. I wouldn't change it either. I do believe that there are different objects, but you can say a UFO even though it's just a phenomena light. UFO is quite simply, the term says it itself, unidentified flying object. Worst comes to worst, they should have said UFOs and USOs and UOs. That's it. I'm inventing new terms for you. Unidentified submerged object. Unidentified object, quite simply. Doesn't mean it's flying. What if you see an object that's not flying? And they go, oh, that's something else. It doesn't fly, it just sits there. They're coming up with the bullshit terms all the time. A little annoying for sure. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Right on. Hey, Riley, you off, my friend? Was it Kennedy Jr. that hey, that's another thing. Randy J, I would not put anything by it. Somebody could come up with a theory, say, excuse me, hiccups again. I'm trying not to. You could come up with a theory on how he could have remained alive, and I wouldn't spit on it. I would not discriminate on anything because I think I love theories. People bring flat earth theories to me, and then people come here and say, Bruce, they bring me theories on curvature and the proof that it's round. I agree. But then I listen to the flat earth theories. I love the theories. Man, I'm open to everything and anything because I don't give a crap what shape Earth is. I know we are on it. That's for sure. North Carolina in the house. Bradley Smith, thanks a lot, you guys. I know I made you wait so long for the video. I'm sorry. Have you ever filmed or have you seen the tagging dragons, the gentleman films around the jetties and cafe? Oh, no. But yeah, I've heard of that, even seen that before. Interesting. Or maybe I have. Yes, Andy Kaufman doing Elvis. Exactly. I have seen him. He's good. He's good at it too. So he's a good actor. And another thing that Andy Kaufman did when you see that he was on the David Letterman show with his leaking nose, looking confused, and at times going like he's in the daze and stuff. I get it. You know, the actors that want to look at Stanley Kubrick. Boom, I'm going over there now. Did The Shining as we prepare the video here. As they did The Shining, you know that actress, the lady one? Well, the one main character with Johnny, or whatever his name, not Johnny. Yeah, well, Johnny, but it's not his real name in the movie. She lost her mind. Stanley Kubrick was pushing her, saying, "You're not furnishing." They were yelling at her and stuff like that. Stanley Kubrick, it's not for nothing they chose him to do the fake moon landing. Now, I should have added some crickets there. So let's head over and see my little video that I made. I don't follow him because I probably don't have time, but I have heard of him. A lot of people follow the Dark Journalist. A lot of people talk to me a lot about him too. I do know who he is, though. Multiman 40. Thanks for asking. Is Arik here? Yes, Arik Vibe 1111. Right on. Thanks for being here. Jim, Femi, thank you very much. Or Jim Family, thank you for being here. The drunken pirate, yeah. And if you'd see him, you'd go, okay, that's why he called him the drunken pirate. It's too bad. It was a guy. I thought it was a nice guy. I'm sure he is a nice guy. He's actually a guy that has a hard time trying to be mean. He's a bit little too drunk, I think. But he hangs out in some of the trolls channels. And I met his daughter, met his wife, nice, really cool family. They came online on the screen, and the next day it was attacking me with the other guy and another girl that was in the community that was a member from Montreal, she said. But that's how it is. That's how the cookie crumbles, because the trolls here on the channel sometimes become a member to try to um, email members and stuff like that. But trolls don't realize that it's an obvious thing when you start getting. I'm not saying people that email you are all trolls, but in general, someone comes in the community as a member, they're new, and they turn around, hey, where you live, where you're from, and stuff. It's like, start asking questions, and hey, I want to drop you an email, I want to show you something I found. It's like, not everybody likes that friendliness with people they don't know, with private emails. Thank you, my friend. That is Sisted C, a shorts channel, Bruce to the Moon. See, I appreciate that. I think it's sort of cool. And again, not too annoying. Thank you, guys. Job Guru, love the name, Bruce to the Moon. Bots are people too. Doesn't mean they're bots, though. People can pretend they're bots. That'd be cool, though. Starting like 10 guys, fake channels, you all go and write the same things. Bots. Doesn't mean they are. Thank you very much, or Vibe 11. Have you seen a UFO that's red like a cat laser? Yes. Dave, the one that came down to the house, the one that came down low in the sky. You go back to the first video and I explain what happened. Best explanation. An aquarium, okay? Instead of being filled with water, imagine it moving the liquid that's inside like water, but it being bright, brilliant, cherry red, illuminated, see-through like blood, a drop of blood, like a giant bowl of blood with nothing holding it. It was coming out of the sky, man. That's what I saw. And it appeared out of nowhere. It grew big. It was moving fast, very fast, just like it looked like a fake filter in the sky. And it started coming towards me really fast, like racing towards me. Okay, not the speed of light, just fast enough. And then becomes a sphere. Then the beams come from the sphere. Then it's like, oh my God, it touched the physical world. It is now here. But I saw it enter. And enter what you're going to say, I have no idea. I mean, just that's the only explanation that I can give. Honestly, so. Find an email for me. Okay. Will do, brother. What about the wrenches in the chat? Everyone loves everyone in the regular live chat. Love all you guys. Yeah, and I gave out some wrenches years ago, and it's the same amazing people always coming back. Like it's always the same amazing people that are members, and love you guys for it, honestly. Disturbance in the forest, alien visitors arriving, bringing the love force. Exactly. Hey, Dankin, Jojo, thank you very much. Indonesia in the house. Thank you very much. Um, got it here too. The hurricane cloud. Was it incredible, man? I missed it because it was late. I saw it outside. It looked like a snake in the sky. I'm sure it's the same thing you saw. This massive tube-long cloud, thick as hell. Okay, it looks like a worm in the sky or a snake, and it was coming from the south for me directly, coming down. And I actually saw it. It was coming down, crossing pass, which obviously I say coming from the south. That's probably what you saw going by Ottawa. And we are going to see a bit more probably tomorrow, possibly. Hey, thank you very much. If there are some likes here, well, thank you very much for the likes. Hey, 189 amazing people here watching. Let me clean my glasses and then we'll head over to the video. Seriously, yeah, long overdue. Sorry about that, y'all. We will do so right now. Let me clean the glasses. And if ever there were a lot of messages that pop up or whatever, you guys think there's bots or whatever, too much or something, just chill and watch the video and just don't write while we're watching the video. When it come back, we'll see it. So not to be worried. Not to be worried. Let's get right into it here. Let's see here. All right. Back ass words. Weird world in the house. Heard a lot of people saying something big going on or close to that day. That's interesting too. See, it's bush a bush from, mano to mano to you, to woman, whatever. People talk and we hear certain things. NASA, not a space agency. Like that one. Thank you very much. Chai Tsang in the house. Thank you very much. Or Chi Tsang. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you very much, Evelyn Saba. Mr. Stephen A is in the house. Smash that like button. He says, thank you very much. Thank you, Jules. Right on. Suspicious Observer featured your storm that's coming to be safe. Be safe. Yes, Hurricane Lee. Not the same when it gets to Canada. The cold weather is going to change, make it very different for us. So absolutely. We'll talk about exactly that when we come back. That's Faceless Wanderer. Even though we have to be careful, you guys don't have to be careful. I have to be careful with what I say and mention. But honestly, yeah. You know what came out, Faceless Wanderer? While we get into the presentation, Maui, the Chinese satellite NORAD was right over top at the very moment that that's also out. People are talking about that. So definitely something to think about. Right on, Rod R. Thank you very much. So greatly appreciate Bruce and all here. Love you guys. Love you folks. Thank you very much. Peeps, trolls, and fellow travelers. Absolutely. Right on, Lonnie. Oh, that rings a bell. I could use a translator, but it's too late. Darla, I'm with PC. I could use a translator. Wild Heather. Yeah, another thing is that some of you mentioned that the translations, translations aren't working on my channel anymore. There's my lightheadedness. Oh no, direct energy overtop. Just talking about it and getting lightheaded. Yes, exactly. You asked me about, and I just had an incredible video where I could have talked a lot about that, but I was a bit busy filming the UFOs. But yeah, you asked me to present something. You do have to check out the older videos too, but don't you worry, Lonnie. I will present a UFO video in the coming days. Promise. Ugh, that's cold right now. Bobana, welcome in the house. We're gonna go do a presentation right now, and that's where I'm going. Let's share the screen. My amazing community. Thanks everyone for listening in. You'll see it's interesting. We're going to do a comparison with live footage of satellite trains, and I'm going to show you a UFO that has a lot of electromagnetic static and just blares up and is giant in the sky. And you all know that it's been months and months that satellite, if it was a satellite, would be in the sky. But in reality, it's not satellites, because we can document the different characteristics of everything that we are capturing. And that's how it is. Let's get right into it. But before, where is it? I want you to play a part here. Oh, actually, screw it. I'll do it as we go, because there is a little bit of part of a volume. Is it right after this? Maybe not. Anyways, so on Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic, there's something that is really secretive, and that honestly is something that could not come out, because when I found this, it changes the whole story that every conspiracy theorist has ever been talking about on the moon. We should not be seeing little objects in the atmosphere. I'm not specifying too much what the size and shape and form of these objects are, because in reality, we're seeing it very far away, but it's over the moon. And some of these objects flying around are over the atmosphere of the moon, and some of them are under. You can see there by advancing one frame, we could see them there. Take note of another thing. They're traveling that side to the right, and we can see smoke behind them, these objects traveling. You can see there, very limited footage. You notice there's white lights going by. Hang on. Hang on. Here, there, 1, 2, and 3. There's an isosceles triangle shaped of 3 lights following the same trajectory as they're going along. I'm not saying it's a triangle. I'm saying they're shaped in an isosceles triangle. And just notice there, I know it's very hard to see looking through here. Just notice there as we go ahead. These are important things to prove. I'm not showing one object. I'm showing hundreds of them. All 3 of them moving simultaneously across the screen. You can see them there. And the other one with the smoke underneath them and other objects appearing, bobbing up and out. Look, you see? There was 3 of them here. This one's going to go under the haze, and this one's going to go under the haze, and that one's going to go under the haze. Now, this is just footage I shoot out there, and I'm not explaining always in detail, but that's what I go back and do afterwards because it's very important. See all 3 of them appear? That one disappeared. So watch what happens, how they go out. You'll see this one fade out. As it descends, you'll see this one fade out, thus proving it's not bugs that I'm filming, and it's actually in the atmosphere of the moon. As you can see right there, first one going into the atmosphere, the second one hiding in the atmosphere. Oh, the third one, this one ignites, but it was not ignited back here. What do you think of that? It's going to ignite this one, and this one's going downwards. Watch. 3, 2, 1. It's going to ignite when the circle moves over. Getting brighter. It's got smoke behind it. And it is advancing downwards. And then it goes under the haze and whatnot. So what the hell are they? There's smoke right there. Big explosion that happened there. That's incredible. Look at that. Watch that. Look at that. Nice smoke. There's more here. There's one there, one there, one there. They're all over the place on the surface. Well, Bruce, are they there all the time? Do I get all the time a chance to see every day? No, of course not. And sometimes the footage, shaky footage or whatnot, you're not going to be able to see it. Now, I'm going to show it to you in a deliberate way that you have problems seeing it. And then I'm going to jump between filtered colors, the green, the conversion, the white, the green, and I'm going to transfer it over to a negative image. And as for the next 30 seconds, 40 seconds, as you're watching these structures on the surface of the moon, they're going to get clearer and clearer for you. Don't forget, I'm showing to you this image close. Then at one point, I'm going to show the image very differently further away, and you're going to see it perfectly clearly. These are structures on the surface. So I'm going to press play here as we're advancing through the surface structures. I'm extremely close. Now I'm further away with the conversion. You already see different shapes, no matter what it may be. This is what they declare are craters. Now I'm going back to a bigger, wider. There's no filtering here, by the way. The yellow that you see, let's pause here. The yellow that you see here, because right now your eyes are so going to widen out. And in the next few frames, you're going to flip. You're going to say, what did he do to the image that's different? And there's nothing. Go back and see. Here, there's yellow appearing around these objects. Now, the yellow could be another color. I'm just telling you, we see yellow. Refraction or not, we see a color. It doesn't mean it's saffron in the atmosphere, saffron color, even though astronauts have mentioned the saffron. All the structures that I show, every single anomaly and object has a blur around it. And that blur, I believe, is a thick, dense smoke because there are companies and industries there. It's, as far-fetched as it sounds. So moving right along, the image is going to change at one point. So notice you see a black object and you see a white object, and we'll invert them later. Okay, now it's purple. We're looking further out. It's always the same image, exact image every time. Looking closer and further away. You're going to see it even better than that. So that object that has a shape, that object too, there's a black objects on the right of them. So you see, I'll invert that so that the white objects become black and the black objects become white. What's that pipe going by? You can clearly see it. Now look at it this way. Okay, like some people could tell me, well, Bruce, it looks like snow bases. Some people will get discouraged and say, Bruce, you can't really see much. So watch this. I'm deliberately zooming up your eyes. And now look at all the bumps on the surface. Literally, all those bumps are there. And those are all connections and lines, some of them bridges. You can see that the craters are constructed. Here's a converted image. You can't really see the surface well, right? NASA themselves and their images are shit. So you could only wonder, this is incredible filtering to be able to see some of the images. So right here, it's a blur. But that's the image. I mean, you're not going to unblur atmosphere, right? When you go up in a plane, it's the same bloody thing, and you're only 2,000 feet up over the earth. All these connections in here, that's all on the surface. The beautiful thing is that they're descending, and it's not pixelation. I went through that years ago explaining to people. We're jumping around here. Daytime UFO, guys, but not with an infrared camera, right? This is a regular camera. Now we're back on the moon. My friend that says we call them UFOs. Well, this for me was not a UFO. It was a biological creature or some type of entity on the moon. And you can see it really scary, creeping itself, expanding itself along whatever the hell it is. Notice the one on the right's going the opposite direction. That's always a beautiful thing to prove that it's not just me making objects go around or across a screen. But don't forget, I'm showing an atmosphere, guys. There's a party outside, I think. So if I'm showing an atmosphere like this creature inside of a haze, or, it's not debris. We know it's not debris because it changes directions. Something just happened there. It was a massive white light. Let's get in really close with this pixelation just to be able to see the movement of this object. You can see it's leaving a trail of smoke behind it. And it's going to go into a crater. You're actually going to see it get smaller and descend as it gets to the edge of the crater, because they're going in the craters and they're leaving the craters. I've showed that probably about 150 times on the moon. Watch what it does as it goes over the dark region. And we're doing it in slow motion here. It just goes down into the bloody hole of the crater. There it is, descending into the hole of the crater. Over to the sun now. I was able to show often objects going by the sun, and now get ready because they're talking about it. And these videos, one of Crawlface's favorites, quite a few years ago now, 4 years ago, there's a large, massive objects that were over top of the sun, and I was able to film them. And we'll look at that son of a going by, just to give you an idea of the size of it. Something going out of the sun that hit the other side of the sun. We'll zoom in on that had a massive fire at the back of it. And I had a clearer image upon zooming up to see that. Clear enough for you? That is a massive flame with an object in front that is going into the sun. Lots of objects that I got in the sun in the research, filming, You'd think that this would be the most amazing time, Oh, actually, did I put the volume down on that one? Oh, there should have been a volume. Well, that's too bad, because that was one of my favorite ones where I asked it to disappear for me and to go further away into the background, right? I'll turn down the volume in case there is some volume that pops up, but I'll leave it on in case. And often you'll see them passing across a screen, right? Left to right or up and down. But this one stays exactly where it is, and it starts taking off towards the back of the screen there and just becomes tiny. A couple of years ago, 3 years ago, if not 4, one of my favorite captures also, over the years. And people say, you don't get anything new? Oh yeah, there we go.
Take off, my friend. Press it. Up speed.
Yeah, the beginning one was supposed to allow me to talk before it went out. So we're going to go back to that one. So you will hear me ask it to impress us.
I remember when you do that. Take off, my friend. Impressive.
Now to leave in the depth of field.
Picking up speed. Thanks a lot.
There he goes. He's gone. Speed of light. Isn't that awesome? So now we're going to see, we're almost done, guys. Video's almost done. We'll be able to talk amongst ourselves. That is a light in the sky following another light in the sky, and it has electromagnetic static electricity around there. Look at that mama go. Get up there in size. Okay, when Starlink satellites go up into the sky, guys, they're not even that big. Okay, so right off the bat, it's not a satellite, that's for sure. And I've shown many instances of this, crazy light frequency in the sky, UAP, UFO, right? In the sky, going by, just absolutely mad. Get ready for it. It's going to be short and quick. This is what I saw when I ran outside to look at the Starlink satellites appearing out of nowhere, and you're going to see the difference. Hey, look at that. Incredible light. So now we're going to look at the size of a Starlink satellite 3 hours after it was launched from Florida, or wherever the hell they launched it, that I'm seeing it in Quebec here because that's where they come. There we go. I'm outside. Whoa, what the hell's going on, right? And this is what I'm saying in the video. I'm filming it. Wow, it looks like a satellite train. 3, 2, 1. This is the infrared camera. Disappearing. I'm looking at it with the infrared camera. That's how you're going to see your satellites, my friends, like that. So don't tell me, the trolls, don't tell me satellites are that going by. Don't tell me that's a satellite on fire in the sky. You know what? Those are cool captures. And when you have an infrared camera, I and both you and all of us have access to watching what people capture with their infrared cameras. Not too impressive, right? Just watching a little light going by. How come Bruce has a lot of events where there's a lot of different characteristics to Bruce's lights? They're like they're alive. They're flickering to each other. You have electromagnetic. There's a satellite train. That is an image of a satellite. The other video wasn't zoomed up either, by the way. It was just me straight up looking at the satellites. And there it is. It's going to go out. And that is how you see a satellite. So you're looking at 120 satellites there. Imagine if just one of them was there after having gone up for a whole month. So now with the comparison, you go back to looking at this and we see an object. Maybe the one on top could be a rising satellite because it's so bloody small. And I don't even film the small ones like that. I let them go by. But the one on the bottom, look at that. That's a cool capture. Have you ever filmed the satellite and see it do that? What would you do if the ISS space station did that? We're almost done here. Then we'll go over. This is the last thing. Then we're going to finish off by seeing a silly guy that was in the sky over my house that I got a close-up of him flying with a motor up his ass. You're going to have a good laugh. Recently posted on September 14th in Nature Astronomy also. Electrons from Earth may be forming water on the moon. Darla, mods, all of you people that remember me saying that the water that is on the moon and the water that is on Earth are evenly being distributed amongst themselves as they fall to Earth and go back to the moon and they fall to Earth. Remember me saying that? I wrote it in the community, made a video about it. Electrons from Earth may be forming water on the moon. Water content map on the surface of the moon. So that is a water content map, supposedly of the content of water on the moon. Well, that's a little bit funny. You know why? Because that part of the moon, I see it blue, and I show you all the moon blue there. So I'm seeing water on the surface with my telescope here from Earth. That's another thing they're going to mention at one point, right? A team of researchers led by University of Hawaii, at Manoa planetary scientist discovered that high energy electrons in Earth's plasma sheet are contributing to weathering processes on the moon's surface. And importantly, the electrons may have aided the formation of water on the lunar surface. A study was published in Nature Astronomy. So if electrons are forming water on the surface of the moon, is there any vegetation on the moon? take it with a grain of salt or not. I mean, it could be or could not be. So we're done. I'm just going to look at the last minute here of for me, these guys are braver than pilots, guys. This is the most dangerous thing. It was windy too today. I'm surprised this guy was flying around. So sometimes there's some volume. There might be some volume. I got a nice enough shot when he came over the house. And at one point, I think it was drifting. He was just taking off in the wind there because he wasn't supposed to be going that fast. And I think he even turned off his fan because he was like hot. No, it's when you see it slow down, it's because it's an optical illusion. Frame rate. I thought that was pretty funny, but you'll see. I'll get it. I'll get in pretty close. It's just not space related, but I thought it was interesting. Wanted to see how close I could get to this guy, and at one point he waves to me, and at one point he's over the house, and I even thought he was eating a sandwich. Watch him go. Hey, Bruce, how's it going, buddy? Hey, Brucey. Anyways, I'm sorry. It was funny. Obviously, he's fixing his strings. He's probably not saying hi to me, but I wanted to add some audio of him saying, "Hey, Bruce, how's it going?" We can see him. Doesn't it look like a dangerous freaking object, guys? Like one twist of the wind in that top thing, he's strapped to a 200-pound machine as he's spiraling down to the ground. I thought it was interesting. And he started getting lower and lower at one point. There he is. So I decided, you'll even hear him at one point. So I decided to try to get in close. The video's done. I just wanted to share this. Thought it was funny. I was laughing my head off outside. Just sitting there.
Good way to spy on me.
Good way to spy on someone if you wanted to spy on someone, eh? So that's the Canadian military, folks, going by over my house. Looks like he's taking a dump in the sky.
That's funny.
Yeah, that was funny. And I got a really nice zoom up on him at one point. I wanted to see his face. Most dangerous things I've ever seen, guys. There's quite a few of them around here, actually. Obviously, some of you will find that boring. It's almost done. I'll get some a zoom up close to him at one point where he's looking right at me. See, he's honking, guys. No, that was a car. Was it? Wait a minute. I wonder if that was a car or if it was him honking. That'd be funny. Listen to the motor. You can hear him now. Now he's right over the house. That's when I wanted to wait to get a zoom up on him. He's literally staring at me. See? Yeah, he puts his glasses on. He saw me filming him. Bruce, you're going to say you're nuts. Glasses off. Looks at me. Glasses on. And then I get a nice close-up on him. Hey, he's giving me the finger, see? He looks so dumb sitting there on that friggin' thing, guys. He's trying to plug in his phone and the Wi-Fi there. No. So I got a nice zoom up on him there. There he is looking at me. Looking at me. That's funny. You wouldn't catch me dead up in that, guys. I wanted to get the name on the top of his thing. It just says Universal. Obviously, it's not the company name. It's probably just the name of whatever the hell he's driving. You wouldn't catch me dead on that, boy. Then you'll see the name Universal. I guess it's the name of the object. Or thought that was funny. So I'm gonna have to share that with the community. So a little bit more of the research. ladies and gentlemen. Let's see the damage. I'm back. Bond. James Bond. Actually, damn it. I should have posted that with the doom 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 with the music. That would have been funny. Oh yeah. That playing the saxophone going by on that Pink Panther. Yeah, he was literally waving at me. I thought it was the funniest damn thing. What a what a weird thing to be doing. Yeah, Canadian. Those are the Canadian spy drones. They send um the reservists. That's what we do with the reserves here. The Canadian reserves. We send them up on those copters. Many deaths. They're found all over. Soldiers with those big motors behind them in the woods, hanging off trees here in Canada. Canada coming in. They're coming for you, Bruce. Psychic Al Jason, thank you very much, brother, for being here, man. Fart propelled spy drone. Oh, this is good. Yeah. It was funny. It'd be cool cruising through the sky. I don't know, man. Maybe it would be cool, but I'd be afraid. I don't trust those, especially around here going down the hydropower lines and stuff. Oh my God. Just see me hanging from a hydropower line, high tension wire. Flip me out. I don't like heights. Which is really funny because when they abduct me and stuff like that, they know I'm afraid of heights. I'm sure the aliens, if they're bad, they're dangling me out of the craft, probably saying, see if he holds on, see if he's afraid of heights. It used to bounce me off the surface. That's why when I was chubby, I used to have sore backs. Anyways, try it, Bruce. You're lighter now. Yeah, it's true. I am lighter. You know what I'd have with that? I would have a second parachute. And literally, the minute I go like, start going down, I'm jumping off that mama, pulling the parachute for sure. Pat, thank you so much, man. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Dude, member for 17, my man. Thank you so much, Pat. Bruce, you're the Moon Master. Hit new goal 199 pounds. Guys, this guy is losing weight like a madman himself. That is awesome. You're under the 200-pound mark. That is incredible, bro. I hope to be there, man. I'm trailing you. I'm 10, 15 pounds behind you, I think. Maybe not even 15 pounds. Maybe about 10 pounds behind you. Right on, bro. Proud of you, man. You must be proud of yourself. That is awesome. Thank you so much, man. 17 months, you guys. And some people last stream, some people were thinking, oh, no, it's because he's been 17 months. No, it's a contribution. Thank you very much. Because if not, it wouldn't pop up as a green box in the starred box. And now I scroll all the way down. We have Bear Post is here. Thank you very much. Carol White in the house. Thanks a lot, Elias in the house. Mr. C. Awesome. Janine dans la maison. Merci beaucoup, Janine. Pat, my pleasure, man. Listen, you see, from one fatty to another, you see a guy lose weight that's big. I was bigger than you, man, and a lot bigger than you. And when you see a big guy starting to lose weight, starting to get close to your weight, say, hey, well, maybe I can give it a try. But it does take some willpower. You are doing an effort. It's not that it comes easy, but in a way, it sort of does when you see the beneficial factoring of it, the beneficial factor that you're losing all that weight. That's incredible. Awesome. Proud of you, man. Change my brand. Oh, 88. That's awesome. Yeah, Mr. C. For sure, second parachute. As a matter of fact, they must have one, I guess. You'd think so because you drop like a fly. That parachute is not going to hold him. Imagine me. Yeah, I am lighter now. It's true. Could you imagine me going up in that, guys, at 310 pounds? Seriously, I could just see me taking off, hitting posts and towers and everything all over the place. Trying to get up. That's like seeing me, when they paragliders or something. Is that a paraglider? The things that the thing. My God, I'm doing like Biden. Those things in the water. They pull you on a tube with this friggin' parachute thing, and you fly up. And you sail over the sharks, and that's so stupid. I wouldn't do that, but water on moon. Yes, sir. C'est juste Frank. Il y a de l'eau là, ça a l'air. Ohio in the house. Thanks a lot, Carol White. Appreciate that. Pull the parachute like Neil Armstrong a week before the fake moon landing. There you go, Dave. That's exactly it. Do you know that there is some footage out there that I'm getting lower? Eh? There is some footage out there that shows Neil Armstrong attempting to land a rover, but on Earth by hand, like a remote. Crashed it. Really crashed it. Going like that. Yeah. Good luck. You know why they did that video? Because if they would have made the perfect landing, they would have said, boom, we can land on the moon now. We got our proof of the video. Stanley Kubrick. Cut. Scene 1, take 1. Scene 1, take 2. Scene 1, take 3. Scene 1, take 4. Absolutely, c'est juste Frank. Oui, mon frère. Écoute, je suis quasiment là, puis je suis vraiment fier. I'm very happy, honored to be close to the 100,000 mark, guys. That you almost helped, not almost, you all helped me make it there because I'm alone. I'm just one, right here, and we should have made it a long time ago, but unfortunately we didn't. But hopefully we will make it. We're at I'm at 98,125 now, unless it went down since we've been streaming. Let's see. So 98,125, and that's after the interview with Jean Claude. A good thing. But when I stream, that's when the subs usually start drifting a little bit. Bruce live. NASA keeping the lunar secret locked away. Let's view the moon and satellite footage. Oh, what's the subs? 98.1. And I thank you all so much for helping me get there. Honestly, you all rock. Darla, under 200 pounds. Imagine feeling all thin. I bet you he is now. Don't forget your cheat nights, man. You got to spoil yourself to keep up. You and your wife, his wife too, guys, doing the same. Hey, howdy from Texas in the house. Thank you very much, my Texan friends. Not a word about China's nuclear sub-explosion anywhere. Nope. And after I even went and looked after you even mentioned it and had problems finding the bloody crap. I saw it. Oh, God. That is serious shit that just happened there. Honestly. C'est fait. Merci, Janine. C'est super fine. Je t'aime fort, Janine. Merci. You can pull water out of thin air, of course. Yep. Oh, yes, it is a big place. It sure is. Everything's big in Texas. Steaks are big. The thumbs up in Texas. You know that the people in Texas on their social media see a bigger thumbs up than us? My Texas friends, is that bloody border closed yet? It never really was it? I've been following all the crap going on in Texas. Smoke on the water and UFOs in skies. Because that's what they are. Ça me fait plaisir, mon frère. Jamais je vais arrêter de te répondre en français. Yes, that is a good thing. Easy words. When English people speak slow, it's easy to understand. Tell you, CJ's Frank, if you were listening to someone all like sup up in Texas and sup with some accents and stuff, y'all never be able to hear anything out there. I know, very bad imitation of a Texan. Totally off. I used to have a Midland. I used to modulate with my Midland. Break, Big Daddy. Come on back. What's your 1020, y'all? Darla. Holy shit, you guys. Thank you so much. So, like I said, if I close down, you guys, I will be emailing you videos. You, Elias, Pat, and everyone else that's here in case. Pat, I'm really proud of you, man, with that 200 pounds. Darla, thank you so much. Thanks, Pat, Elias, everyone. Mama Bear is here. Hey, all beautiful people. Bruce, you rock. You rock even more, you guys. Thanks for being here. Hey, Sugar Bee says, congrats on your 27 months. 37 months on top of it. 37 months, guys. That's 3 years in a month. Bruce, the mathematician. Yeah, same, Pat. The same, Pat. The belly, bit of the chest too. Just a little bit of the points. No more, nothing hanging anymore. Just sort of sitting there like that. Just want to bring it in a bit. Bring it a bit more. My sides a little bit also. And now you're going to notice, Pat, well, you've been noticing for a while, I'm sure of it. The last area, it's not that it's the last area. You've been losing weight in your stomach the whole time. It's that it's our biggest area, a gut. That's where the food is, and that's where everything expands outwards, and it just and keep it up. Like I say, even if you have any hanging skin, which apparently you probably don't, but if you, I don't either, luckily. If you have any hanging skin, keep fasting, keep dieting, keep being careful, walks, whatever, once in a while, health walks, and it's going to retreat back into where it came from when we were so young, because I've never been thin before. So my body's like, what the hell is going on, Bruce? Is this a false alarm? My body metabolism and brain probably thinks I'm dying. Probably says Bruce is dying. Why are you saying that? Hey, Fatso's dying for sure. He hasn't eaten in 7-8 days. He's dying. Start opening up the portal. Let him start seeing the light. Maybe that's the dizziness I'm getting. Hey, thanks again, Darla. Thanks, you guys. Wow. Right on, Mama Bear. Bruce will be hitting 100K very soon and beyond. Dr. DR, thank you very much for that. I appreciate it, you guys. Thanks for the encouragement. Suit looked like a millionaire. Yeah, I did, eh? That's because it was a fake image. That's why I looked like a millionaire. Absolutely. No, that's what it's a real image, and that's the image I send to dating single sites. Just sit there. I'd have to do that. It'd be hilarious. You send that to a dating site and you write as, underneath, extremely handsome, popular with the ladies, very popular in bars, you know, arrogant. But then again, guys, you know what's going to happen is all the girls will be all over me. That's how it is. Well, still understandable, brother. Némor l'Ancien. Salut, Bruce. Je te suis depuis longtemps. Thank you so much. T'es un bon. Ben, merci, mon frère. J'espère que c'est un frère parce que là, where are my lens? I always do that and sometimes it's not. Hey, Némor l'Ancien, merci vraiment beaucoup. Depuis longtemps, tu es un bon. Continue. Ça fait toujours plaisir. Un petit mot de français quand je t'écoute. C'est éveille mon oreille. Haha. On t'aime. Hey, on t'aime là. Mais merci beaucoup. Oui, je devrais parler un peu plus. Je m'ai promis, je vais en lancer un peu plus à l'intérieur. Merci, mes amis français. Thanks, my French friends. Awesome. Awesome. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much. Love you for it. Aloha. Mexican girls with big ass in Texas. Casa Nostra. Oh, God. I'm not going to say it. Hey, thanks, DR. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that, my friends. Yes, I've heard of it. Dallas. Of course. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and I've never seen a UFO till I moved to Colorado. Hey, thanks for sharing that, you guys. Yeah, that's another thing. UFOs. Like I could be sitting on a corridor, right? Like where there's a lot of UFOs coming by, and obviously the reason why, I see them. Hey, Faceless Wanderer. Thanks again for coming by, you guys. Yes, c'est juste Frank. Oui, ça c'est vrai. Là. Des fois, là, je vais au toast. And hey, j'y vais au toast. Si t'es pas québécois, t'aurais jamais compris ça, cette expression-là. Honnêtement. Je peux même pas le dire en anglais. I'm going to try to say it in English, but you can't even say it. I just told him he's going to toast. It's an expression in French. Means that you're traveling quickly. You're going to toast. Not in English though. And the worst of it is that we say that in French using toast, which is an English word that French people don't use toast. They say rôti or pain de riz or Has all of y'all getting this? Yep, gotten this. Side up close, not far away. On top of it, it's even better. Off the hook. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Thanks for the amazing support here. I appreciate that. Thank you, Stephen A, for the enthusiasm, guys. Had yet another amazing evening. Thanks, some of you headed on over to Jason John Swartz's channel to check him out too. And listen, I can't thank you all enough for keeping this channel, here, guys. Clear skies tonight. That's a good thing. Not for us, as the damn storm's coming in. Get ready, His Highness. One is going to blow us away. Hey, no problem, Sugar Bee. Yeah, thanks a lot, Darla. Did I say 3 years in a week? That would have been funny if I actually said that. It's like, oh, poor Bruce, he can't count. Bruce can't count. 37 months, 6 years. The guy's like, which is a lot, the 37 months. Hey, no problem, Mama Bear. Awesome, His Highness. Right on. Maybe mine will be clear tonight too. I hope. I hope so, actually. Absolutely off the hook. It is good for you. I've been doing that. I gotta lift up my bloody bench again. I'm getting annoyed by this, guys. Honestly, I'm gonna sit on some bricks next time. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm here. I'm still here. I'm still here. Listen, when I started cold turkey. I started on April 12th before we get off here. I started on April 12th and I started fasting and I went right into it by not even, oh, I'm going to have a big ass friggin' meal and then I'm going to jump into the fasting. I just made myself believe that I was sick of eating. Excuse me, hiccups again, and that's from not eating. And yeah, like seriously, it's helping me so much. And when you fast, and I did prolonged fasting, and it made me feel a lot better. It was scary. On the ninth day of fasting started, the ninth day, first 15 minutes, I ate because I was afraid to die. I was afraid I was going to die because I had not eaten for 8 days. I told my brother that. He was laughing, but I'm serious. He knows I'm serious. I thought I was going to die. I was afraid that I was going to faint or something's going to happen. I was doing exercises every day while not eating either there. Fasting helped my eye, helped my sciatic nerve, lost a lot of weight and no back problems. Obviously, I wasn't a lazy fat guy. Honestly, I was able to scoot along, but now, not sweating or whatever. It's major difference. But eating once a day is good. And now and I don't do that anymore. I have never done it since April 12th, eating once a day anymore. It's done. I'm doing 3 days, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days fasting. And sometimes I'll do 2 or 3 days of fasting. And the week after that, have myself a nice meal. And then I feel bad. I had a great big meal. And then, but again, when I have a meal, it's just a meal. I'm having meat. I'm not having sauces and potatoes or rice or pasta or anything with it. I'm just eating meat. That's all I'm doing. With eggs. Haven't had eggs in a while, but yeah, intermittent fasting is the way to go. Absolutely, Pat. And Pat, you lost a lot of weight. Lost a lot of weight, over 50 pounds. That's amazing, man. Picture. As-tu un site web pour tes photos? Des cieux. Are you talking about. Ben non, est-ce que tu es en train de parler des étoiles puis tout ça? Ça, j'en ai mis sur ma chaîne française. OVNI Québec Astronomie, c'est la chaîne française en passant. Si jamais tu connais pas ma chaîne, on a une communauté incroyable. Aussi super qu'ici. Des centaines de personnes qui viennent à la chaîne. Ici, sur la chaîne Bruce Hall, I have a lot of stars also, beaucoup d'étoiles. At the beginning, I did a lot of stars and images of stars and stuff, and people were like, those are NASA images. That's when I started getting the compliments because they didn't give me compliments, but in reality, they were throwing me compliments by saying that. One guy says, pisses me off, Bruce is showing the structures on the moon, but never tell us which NASA image it is. And now people were saying, dumbass, it's Bruce's research. It's his own 14-inch telescope. So I said, hey, it's going to create a lot of hype, but no. It's like I went offline. 24-hour one next week, 2-day fast coming. And that is a lot. And when you do the 2-day fasting, you know what? Sugar beet, every single time you think of food or have a sore gut while you're doing that, it's because your gut's consuming itself. Guaranteed 100%. Your gut's consuming itself. Some of you, anyways, you're going to get a good laugh out of it. Excuse the expression. I was crapping fat. Okay. Clear. like grease. That's all it was coming out. It's like my body was like, my immune system was like, my metabolism was like, what the hell is going on with Bruce? Toxins coming out of my body. I stained the shirt black. It looked like heroin tar coming out of my body, which no, I don't consume heroin, but black tar, just like heroin, the color of heroin. Imagine. You all know what color heroin is, right? It's black, even though you've not consumed it. Maybe some of you have. I did have a website though. My website back in the day was called brucecesall.com. If you go to brucecesall.com today, I think it's a porn site. I close it, but brucecesall.com, the name exists. It's a porn site. Oh, I make millions of dollars with my porn sites. No, it's not me. Hey, wow. Faceless Wanderer recently lost 65 pounds as well as currently at 198. Holy crap. So yeah, right. 250, 260. See, that's where I thought I was when I started losing the weight because I didn't want to get to 300 pounds. And I always usually 260 is my mark that over that I'm not comfortable. You know, when you start wearing size 40, 42 jeans, you know. Or I did the denial thing where I stayed in my 38 jeans, but you're just the guts like over the top of the jeans. It's like you're walking and you're lifting and you're pulling up and down your zipper when you're walking. Okay, maybe not that point, but almost I was. Some of us hide it well. I was one that hid it well. I was able to hide my weight very well, where people would look at me and said, "Oh my God, he must be like 200 pounds," and I was like 250. I was like, "Oh, good." Keep eating. I slipped on my birthday. Pink box. Hey, off the hook. Happy birthday, if late or not, or pink box. Birthday pink box. Hey, Faceless Wanderer, thanks a lot for coming by the channel, you guys, tonight. Las Vegas, I bet. You know, what a better place than to be where there's a lot of airplanes. UFOs. Makes total sense. I film them buzzing them here all the time. Hey, Montréal, merci beaucoup. Super. Bruce, from your house with your telescope, you were right on the moon. Félicitations, Bruce. Ça le mérite. Merci, mon ami. C'est juste Frank. C'est juste Frank, my French friend, practicing his English. So talk to C'est juste Frank in English. Say simple things like, good luck practicing, or welcome to the English community. And after a couple of courses, C'est juste Frank, I will send you a square hat. Prince, hey, Dom Goddess, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for becoming a member also. Love your work. Hey, thank you so much, you guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We're waiting. I don't know, Dom Goddess, if you had time to see yesterday's NASA briefing. They really, if not, you didn't miss much. They did not say very much about anything. Very Tennessee. Casa Nostra, you're breaking me up here. I love this. I watched the big fat asses try to climb the border wall on InfoWars. I gotta go see that one. Yeah. Incredible. Ships are surrounded by a cloud generated by the vortex. See, exactly. And not just that, they're going through the lines in the clouds. I've filmed them, as Highness. Some of the UFOs going through the chemtrail lines and clouds, like for real, like literally in the daytime. You'd be sure that's where they're hiding. Definitely inside of the cloud. Oh, Bruce, that's so rude. Hey, Bear Post, thank you very much. Yeah, listen, you guys make it what it is, eh? So, oh no, Pinball Wizard stuck in my head now. Oh no, don't do that. I'm gonna have to go and play it now with my guitar. That'd be funny, eh? Actually. Okay, I won't play it. I was just getting into it though. Hey, you too, Jules. Everyone, have an amazing weekend. Excuse me. Hey, Dave. I appreciate that. And good, because going backwards on the live streams, I will have taken all the ads off. So I always go the next day and take them all off. I leave one. So you shouldn't get too many ads. Some of them are interesting, man. Thanks a lot for everything you guys do. Désolé, toujours en retard. Ben écoute, Steve Scanny, je t'avais débarqué mon frère, mais écoute, je te remercie d'être ici. Vaut mieux tard que jamais. Non, 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 Janine est française, puis elle parle très bien le français. Puis ça n'est une des vrais de vrais ici, dans la communauté. Puis elle vient aussi sur la chaîne française. OVNI Québec Astronomie, Niamar, l'ancien, si jamais tu ne savais pas, OVNI Québec Astronomie, prends le temps d'aller le voir. Right on. Hey, right on, right on. Bien sûr, ça me fait plaisir. My pleasure. La chaîne française, Niamar l'Ancien. Mi canal de investigación, aunque tu parlo de español, dos canal de investigaciones en ovnis, astronomía ovnis, mi canal de investigación, dos canal. No, tres canal. I have 3 channels, right? Yeah, 3 channels now. Those of you, it's not space related, that have been going to Bruce's music channel, I really appreciate it. It's just a hobby channel. Rate my singing if you want when you go over there and learn how to play an open G, or maybe you have a guitar, play along. It's always fun going to other people's music channels to see what they're playing. Speaking of music channels, we have Elias Valhatla, who's right there. Give him some love. And at the same time, you have to check out his Crazy Music Space Jam. You can find it on his channel. And I hope he featured his own channel, of course, hopefully. And thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by, for making this an amazing channel, for making what it is. JL Taylor, Bruce, it's been a while. How are you? I'm very fine. Thank you very much for stopping by, my friend. JL Taylor in the house. We're living in a crazy world. That's what's going on. We're living in a crazy world. With me, it's always the same. So that is the French channel. If you're English and you want to subscribe to the French channel in case this channel does go down, it's also maybe a thing you can do. No obligation, though. Havoc My Dimension, thank you very much. Starting just a few minutes ago. Over Chaplot. Damn. Probably just freaking missed it. That's where I'm going right now, guys, to get outside to maybe Oh, if I catch a Starlink train tonight, people are going to hate me. Another satellite train. But if there's 20 launched or something, now we can expect for the next couple of days, like I always tell everybody, that those satellites are going to be extending themselves apart outwards, but always following themselves in a line as they go up in altitude. You're going to start seeing the train have less and less. And at one point, it could be that you see 10 or 15 of them going by in the sky, but they should be really high up, small, and hard to see. Thanks a lot, everyone. From Star Hunter to Darla, all the mods and all the members and all the people that come here to give me some love on the channel and to join the community. I'll see you all very, very soon. I'll be working on the next video for tomorrow. I'll be working on that tonight, and I'm going to go double check outside just to be sure there's no UFOs in the sky. Check out the last videos, guys. 150 UFOs in the sky in less than an hour, and I posted that video. Talk to you all very soon. Have an amazing evening. Thanks again, Pat, Darla. Wow, 17 months, 37 months. You guys rock. I love you very much. Talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye for now. Thanks, mods.